Good day, dear friends. I hope you're having a fantastic day. I hope your day is as good as mine. Today I'm here standing by Seafood City, checking out some fish. The thought process is may grill. It's a little bit too hot, by the way. So speaking of grilling, it's about 109 degrees as I stand out here. But make no mistake, Las Vegas weather is far different from weather back east. If you have 109 degrees anywhere in the East Coast or a certain part of the West Coast with high humidity, 109 degrees would have been, just scorching. So I'm standing out here, no sweat. It's 109 degrees, but dry heat. Nevertheless, like I said, I'm heading inside Seafood City. I thought I'd greet you out here before I get my mask on. So I'm going to check out some fish, as I mentioned. I may be doing grilling, I'm not sure. Grilling is a little bit too hot to be on the outside, but I may do fish, perhaps Escovitch. Then again, I'm trying frying in the house. It's a little bit tricky for me, but I'll see what I'll do. I'm going to take you inside and show you around. Take a look at some fish. How is that? All right, I'll see you in a bit. Fish, here we come. Remember this fish, hey guys, gotta speak very fast because I have the background music, which I'm gonna use in my video. So here you are. There at the fish market. I'll tell you what I get later. Okay, dear friends, all done shopping. Heading outside. Still got to keep my mask on and within close proximity to others. So got to follow the rules. But here I am, all done shopping. Oh, it's very bright out here too. Okay. All right, let's see what we're gonna do when I get home. First, gonna clean up these fish, and I bought lots of lemons, by the way. and then from there we'll figure out what I'm gonna make. So there you have it. That's my day at Seafood City. Hello there, friends. So here I am, back from fish shopping. Woo-hoo-hoo. As I mentioned earlier, I've got some golden pompano. I'm going to take them out of the bag just to show you what I have. Those are great for grilling or even Escovitch, which is probably what I will do. Not quite sure yet. Let's see. But before I do that, I think I'm going to pour a glass of wine so I can say cheers to you. I hope you're having a fantastic day, as I mentioned earlier. My day is always great for the simple reason. I wake up, born in one piece, healthy. I raise my glass to you to say cheers, and the one above that give health. And now, let's get the gloves on. I'm gonna get these fish out and show you what I have. All right. Let's bring the camera down a little bit. All right. Ooh, baby. Let's open. Okay, let's do this. Let's put a stopper in here so they don't get away in the disposal. Golden pompano rather, proper pronunciation. The fish is very buttery, not so easily fall apart. And what else do I have here? There's some mackerel. Blue mackerel. By the way, my friends, if you haven't figured out already, I'm a big fish eater. If the ocean ever dried up, I don't know what I would do. Okay, so let's get these messy bags away, or bags rather. Give me a second. Give me 1 second. All right. Get this one hand clean for the camera. All right, so as I mentioned, my take for today, nice and fat, nice and fat mackerel and golden pompano. My favorite treat. Going to the seafood store, by the way. It's like going to Hobby Lobby. I love fish. Did I say that? So I'm gonna clean these up, and I'll start the process and then come back on the other side of the camera. let's wash these puppy up. All right, give you a good view of what I'm doing. I'm using one hand, by the way, just to keep the other one clean for the camera tilt. These are already washed, but I always give them extra wash at home. Wash them my way. Alright, now that they're washed, the next process is let's do some, let's wash this puppy. I wash everything. Alright. Generous portion of lemon. I'm going to squeeze it on. Oops, that one run away. Ha ha ha. Alright, let's get the other one that just ran away. Alright. Oops. That should not happen. That's good. This is contaminated. Alright, my friends, so what I'm going to do here, I'm not going to wash these over again. I'm just going to dry them with a towel, paper towels, and on the other side of the camera I'll come back and do my spice rub. So, so that's how I roll. Now what's going to happen here, there's a lot of fish, so I probably will, I said, perhaps grill or Escovitch, and I probably will do the golden pompano for that purpose. So when I come back, I'm gonna pat them down, and then I'll begin to add my my spice rub, and I'll show you exactly what I add to these. All right, how is that? All right, see you in a bit. Hello there, friends. So here I am again. Finished washing the fishes. I patted them down with dry paper towels, and now I'm gonna add the spice rub. I already have some pre-made, so I'll show you what I've actually had in the pre-made. That is done at the interest of time. So let's take this around there. Right. There we go. So here I am. All right, gonna show you what I did here. All right, so here we go. So that's pretty much wash, ready to go. I've scored the pompano. I'm gonna put on my gloves. In that way, I can give it a little bit more detail. Ooh, fishy time! Alright. So what I'm going to do with the mackerel, I'm going to vacuum seal some of the pompano and the mackerel as well. So, oops, got the gloves on. So here we are. Let me pour the spice out, and then I'll show you the bottle before I actually start applying the spices. That way I'm not contaminating my bottles, my spice bottles. That should be enough. Alright there, friends. So as I mentioned, this is good and ready to go. I'll use one hand, so when I pick up the bottles, and I'm not, like I say, contaminating anything. Already scored the fish. And I cut the mackerel because they were very, look how fat that is, huh? Bubbling with fat. Really good for you. Great in omega-3 fatty acid. And now I will attempt to add my spices. But before I do that, I want to show you what I'm putting in there. So first, I have a lemon pepper seasoning. Now the lemon pepper seasoning, this one in particular, have no salt. No salt. The second lemon pepper seasoning does have salt, so I kind of purposely did it just for balance. And I add a little bit of garlic onion spice blend. Really good fish. Of course, black pepper, but the already ground black pepper, just an example. And granulated garlic. And a little bit of parsley for color. And that's all there is in my spice rub. So now I'm going to start applying my spices. I'll be very generous. In Jamaica, we're generous in everything we do. The smile, of course, plenty of sunshine. Generous in service, just generous in general. So here I am, start adding my spices. Okay. There we go. La 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 la. La 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 la. Oh, I wish I was in Jamaica right now. I'm sure you would too. Except for those that are already there. Hello, family. All right. Almost there. The spice is kind of potent, making me attempt to sneeze. This one, yes. Very generous. All right, let's get the mackerel. Now this spice is good with anything. These fish can be prepared just about any way. The spices are neutral. I have nothing smoky in there. Make sure there's no gill in here. Alright. And I think I hit every piece. Sorry guys. It's not very nice what I'm doing here. Sniffling. Blame it on the spice. Alright. So this is pretty much done. Make sure everything got their dose in the yeah. Yep. Alright. Here we go. And just one more thing I'm gonna do. I'm gonna squeeze a little more lemon over it and seal it with a little bit of olive oil. So, sorry, step away from the camera for a second. Getting rid of the fishy smell. One side will do. Let's get these gloves in the trash bin. And see a little bit of olive oil. Let's be generous. Alright, there we go. And there, friends, there you have it. The fish, seasoned and ready to go. The jury's still out. I still have to figure out what I'm going to do. It's very hot outside, by the way. That I mentioned earlier, it's about 108 degrees here in Las Vegas. So I am contemplating. If I head outside, I gotta have a red stripe. I don't feel like a beer today. I'm drinking wine. So I may up to do the fish Escovitch, and I may use a air fryer versus oil. So I'll see. I'll let you know when I get back. All right, see you in a bit. Very, very tiny. I came up with an idea. I was concerned about frying the fish inside, but thought about using the side burner and my grill outside. So that's probably what I'm going to do. So I'll take you out there in a little bit. say that from my compost heap came melon. One single melon from all this heavy growth that I should be grateful because I've got a melon. So here it is, my tiny backyard. My neighbor's house is my common wall. But I'm grateful. So here I am, side burner. I can do my my fish fry out here without much concern about having the house smell of fish. So that is plan B if plan A fails. So there you have it. Hello there, friends. So fish are cleaned up. Vacuum seal, the ones that I'm not going to use, and the red and green tri peppers are ready to be diced up. I'm going to do that in a second with onions and the habanero. I'm going to make it lightly in the spice. That I'm going to put these vacuum seal wrap ones away, and then I'm going to get cooking. But before I get into cooking, cheers. Cheers to your health. Oh, and by the way, I am not cooking in the house. Heck no. I'm heading out back in my outdoor dirty kitchen. That's where I'm going to fry my fish. Okay? So I'm going to get that process going. But before I do that, as I mentioned, cheers. I just want to tell a story about today. Today, you know, my definition of neighbors, or the person, or any person that you walk in the same path. And what I mean by that, while I was at the store today shopping, my car was parked on a slope. There was another shopper that parked right beside me. Got to my car, got to our car at the same time, and started to take my grocery up my shopping cart to place in the back of my car. And I turned around and I saw this person chasing a cart down the slope. And I go, oh. I saw a car sitting beside me. I thought that was my cart. But just realized then that the cart running away was someone catching my cart, leaving their cart unattended. So it just tells you that people care and take action sometime in an instant. So my neighbors are everyone that I walk within their path. I'll tell you something funny along with that. I'm so easy to say, it's so easy for me to say hello. Doesn't matter who. Perfect stranger, like I said, no stranger. It's my neighbor because you're walking in the path. I don't know if you ever run into a situation where somebody's walking behind you, someone is walking in front of you, and all of a sudden the hand goes up and saying hello, and you saying hello back. And you turn around, oh, it's not for me, it's for the person behind me. Sometimes, to save face, I said, hey, I'm saying hello anyway. But to me, that's what neighbor means. Somebody will stop and help you in an instant. And so that's why it's good to live good with your brothers and sisters. Doesn't matter where they are, what path you're walking in. That's how I consider my neighbor. So let me get cooking, and I'll catch you on the other side. So I don't think I told you what style of fish I was doing. I'm doing my version of Jamaican Escovitch fish. And so that's the reason why I have these tricolor peppers, which I'll be cutting up in just a second. And Let me get started. I'm gonna do a very generous portion of these peppers. There goes me dropping my S again. And just to give it a nice color, I'm gonna cut these julienne style. Don't mind my knife skill. I'm going to finish these off camera while I get the fish frying. So in a little bit, fish is going in the pot. Jamaican style. Flashing, good smell. Not inside my house. Feels delicious. But what I'll be doing, I'll be finishing off inside the house. There we'll make the dressing of the fish. Here is the deep fry. So my friends, the fish is nice and fried. And now, let me just show you something here. Just give you a little view of the fish. Those little black crust on there is the seasoning that I've used. So that created that. So now I'll be making my Escovitch. What I'm gonna do here, I'm gonna pour off some of the oil. See, I did add some lemon in there and thyme to give the oil flavor. I'm gonna pour off as much as possible, just to get the flavor, and that should do it. Alright, let's clean up the side of this pan so I'm not getting any smoke. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to get it going. Let's get some flame on. Alright, and then in a little bit, once the pan heated up enough, I'll be adding my dry peppers and onions. Yeah, man. This call for vinegar, my friend. This vinegar, I'm using the apple cider vinegar. Standard portion. And normally we don't use wine in Escovitch, but it's Ivan way. So a little bit of wine that is to kind of minimize the acidity, cut the acidity of the vinegar. add to that a little bit of garlic and onion, just to flavor the peppers and onions. I'm going to keep the peppers a little bit al dente. So they're not soggy putting over the fish. One thing I forgot to add in here was some carrots, some chili. And I still do that. It's a little fun. Turn this down. So friends, as I mentioned before, I fuse my food. What do I mean by that? Let's show you. So I'm going to use a little bit of vinaigrette. Of course, it's an Asian style coconut vinegar, just to boost the flavor a little bit. I'm just going to add a little bit in there. That is ready to go. Just gonna pour it over. Generous portion, very generous. Remember what I said before? In Jamaica, we are very generous. Generous with everything. There we go, my friends. Ready. That is my Escovitch fish. Jamaican style. So my friends, Escovitch fish is done. And I'm sure you're probably wondering, what kind of fish did I use? Not having I don't eat parrot. That's Jamaican fish. It take care of the or fish caught in Jamaica rather. It take care of the always take care of the reef. So I stay away from that. But red snapper came to mind. And some other fish. I've been away so long, I forget the name of my fish. But tonight I'm using a golden pompano. Very meaty. Not a lot of bones. And it does not fall apart either. So I just bring that down a little bit there. Doesn't fall apart. A lot of time it's used for soup. For me, I like it the way it is. It's very fatty, and like I said, less bone. Not a lot of bones, especially yeah, not a lot of bones. Period. But before I dig in, you get a first bite. And it is yummy. So my friends, I cooked for you again today. with all what's happening outside, it appears if cooking at home is the best solution. Dodging that thing, you know, that I call the cocoa thing. Try to get less exposure. So I'm either in the hills, running away from it, or I'm at home, where I'm sheltered. So there you have it. But hey, it was a pleasure cooking for you, my friends. Until next time, this is your Jamaican in the Move. One love. Don't forget to love your neighbors. Good night.